Stasha here. It's day 25. I am in deep luteal and deep endo. For those of you who don't know, endometriosis is one of the top most painful conditions in the world. It's also very full of fatigue. You can think of it as a chronic illness that's both fatigue and pain-based. It can be cramping pain, but it also can go into any other area of the body. It also inflames the joints, so it's full body aches very often. This can include headaches, migraines, and of course it also includes fatigue, and it is exhausting. So I spend most of my time just reminding myself to smash the patriarchy by taking care of myself first. I also stick to a very clear diet that helps me stay into remission, as well as living my life in flow, which helps keep me in remission. That doesn't mean symptom-free, that just means reduction. So much love, fellow endo warriors. Day 26 of a life in flow, deep luteal, probably gonna get my period tomorrow or the next day. I have endo, if you wanna hear about it, watch yesterday's video. But I am excited that I got my temp drop in the mail. It's a wearable thermometer that you put on the inside of your arm, and it helps get a more accurate basal body temperature. You sync it to your phone, it tells you what it is, but if you're up and down in the night, you have cramps, you're uncomfortable, you're changing time zones, you have kids, all these kinds of things that can make it tough to get an accurate basal body temperature, which is so important, you can do with a temp drop. So link in bio, 10% discount. And I'm really loving it. It's been one day. I will keep you updated on it, but it was so nice to not have to think about it this morning, and it was just ready to go and not worried about my thermometer dying, because I'm pretty sure my old thermometer is dying now. So I'll keep you updated. This is a really good question. Is there a cycle tracking app that I would recommend? Now, something is better than nothing. So if an app is what you need to get started, use an app. If that's just the only way that you will start tracking your cycle, do it. But no, I don't recommend an app, because an app is telling you instead of you discovering. And the only way to really bring that mind-body connection back, to understand your cycle, to really get in flow and use your cycle to your advantage, is to understand it from inside. And that's why you need to chart on paper. And it's one of the reasons that I chart like this. So this was last month's chart, and as you can see, I can see everything at a glance. So I can see my cervical fluid, my moods, my energy levels, my symptoms, self-care. I track meditation, movement. I usually track basal body temperature, but my thermometer died, sorry. Digestion, and I can see how things affect each other on here, and I know what's coming next. I can look at here and go, okay, I've ovulated here, so then I can count the days to getting my period, and I can know almost to the day when I'm gonna get my period. In fact, period ETA on day 16, got my period, right? So it's really like, I can see it, I know it, I understand where I am in my body, I understand what's happening and why. This is just something that you can't do with an app. An app can give you some ideas, and you can absolutely do that, but this is why I like working with clients. This is why I have communities. This is why you can get all this information from me for free, mailing lists, the whole 9 yards, because it's so much better to understand for yourself. Then you can know what's coming next. Then you can go, hey babe, I'm gonna be a moody, exhausted person tomorrow, just heads up, maybe bring some chocolate home. Like, you can have those conversations preemptively. You can know what's happening, what's going on, which means you can plan and flow, which makes everything way better, and it's just not as doable with an app. It's that information is coming to you instead of you figuring it out and putting it out together, right? So if you have questions, ask. I'm always happy to answer. But chart with pen and paper is always the best way, in my opinion, and for the clients that I've seen, it was the most effective. Oh, and that said, free chart for life, link in bio.
Oh, no, I don't want
I'm sorry I'm late, but you know I am a living legend.
Little cat shade saying that we're afraid. Meow! I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% a cat, even when I'm going crazy. Yeah, I got cat problems, that's the feline in me. Meow, meow, then I solve them, that's the tiger in me. You could've had a big cat, but I'm little. Help you set a mouse trap, it's like a riddle.